You told us something about that family connection last night. Have you been able to process now that you've been drafted, you're going to take the next steps a bit more about what that means to you?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just trying to learn as much as I can. Honestly, learn as much as I can, and strive to have an immediate impact to help this team win. Honestly, that's my biggest thing. I just want to help this team win, and the ultimate goal is win the Super Bowl. So that's my mindset right now. And the only way I really feel like I can help this team is doing the little things right consistently. So that's something I'm gonna strive to do.
How much did you growing up watching your uncle play at Florida influence your decision to go there?
I think it didn't, honestly. I think I sat down with my parents the night before signing day, and I put on the sales spreadsheet my pros and cons of going to University of Florida, pros and cons of going to Georgia, Miami, and Colorado. And Florida had the most pros and least cons, so that's why I chose Florida.
Did they put the playbook on the plane?
I knew I was gonna get asked that question, but they didn't. Honestly, they told me, I'll have plenty of opportunity to learn and things like that. But I think I got it today, though. I got it today, though. So that's all that really mattered, though. So now I can, strive to learn as much as I can, so I can play fast and make plays and get the ball turned over for the offense to go score. So.
Why do you reflect back to your choice of college?
It sounds like you took a very methodical approach to it. What did you think you benefited from that approach, and what have you benefited from being? I mean, can you talk about what you benefited from playing in Florida these past 3 years?
I think the benefit of doing it the way I did it was, just making sure I made the right decision with as most time as possible to get as much, information and as much knowledge from teams, from schools as possible. I think and I believe it benefited me a lot, honestly. And then, what was the second question?
Just the benefit of just playing at Florida and just what you got out of that experience, especially in the SEC, where Brandon Bean talked about you being very comfortable with going up against some of these receivers in the past or this past season. Just the benefits of playing in the SEC and going up against these receivers.
I think there's no argument that the SEC is the best conference in college football. So, being able to compete at a high level, win key matchups and things like that, I think it will help a lot transition into the NFL. But everything is about what's earned here. It's all about results at the end of the day, no matter what the situation is. So, I'm just striving to just get better each and every day, and just, striving to learn as much as I can to help, implement my game and, help amplify the players around me as well, and learn as much as I can from them too. So,
I think what Brandon Bean said last night specifically was because of where you played and against whom you played, NFL caliber talent.
Right.
Players that are now in the NFL. So along those lines, do you feel you won't know until you're out there and actually, facing this level of competition consistently across the board? But do you feel prepared at this point to take this next step?
I believe I'm prepared, but I also believe I have to keep working, because you're only as good as your last performance. So honestly, I don't believe in my past performance. I try to put my best foot forward, and that's something I'm still learning, to put my best foot forward. Every time I step on that field, and I'm just striving to just continue to get better now through this process right now. And on the field, it's all about winning. So that's my biggest thing, and that could be the little things of one-on-ones in practice, and that could be, on the field playing whatever team we play that week. So.
Kaiir, you mentioned at the combine how you embraced being on an island.
Right, most definitely.
Really elevated you. Going to the NFL, a rookie, how do you accept that challenge, understanding, especially opposite Tre'Davious White, it happens often that the guy opposite tends to get picked on a little more. Yeah,
so I'm just looking to earn everything I'm given. So, being on that island, I'm going to feel confident, but at the end of the day, I have to go prove that, I can have an immediate impact in this league. And that's why I'm saying I'm taking the steps right now to strive to get better, chase self-improvement on a daily basis, and ultimately help this team win, and long-term goal to win the Super Bowl. So,
what do you think allowed you to be, along those lines, so good in press coverage, both from a physical standpoint and a mentality standpoint?
First and foremost, I say mindset. If you believe you're going to have a bad day, then it's gonna happen. If you believe you have the ability to stick with this guy and ultimately take the ball away, every single rep, then you can do it. So mindset, then I would say trusting in your technique, and then having the intangibles to go out there and do it and be able to run with the guys in this league and stop on a dime and things like that. I think first, like I said, it's mindset and technique and then intangibles at the end of the day.
Kaiir, what did you know about the Bills before they picked you? Did you know much about the team?
Yeah, so I came on my top 30 visit and I just felt something special. Like as soon as I got off the plane, it was just something special about Buffalo, that, I could see myself, envision myself, playing here and making a lot of plays. And that's something I'm striving to do. I think, everything happens for a reason and it's God's plan for me to be here. So, I'm trying to take my talent and run with it.
What has today kind of been like for you?
Learning experience, honestly, I would say. I think it's a blessing to be here, and I'm just excited for the next step, next journey in my life.
Kaiir, now, me and you spoke at the combine, and you was talking about how you modeled yourself after Darrelle Revis, probably even be better than Darrelle Revis.
Right.
We also talked about, you coming to Buffalo and soaking Trey White up like a sponge. How surreal is that moment right now?
For it to actually come true, I think, I believe, it was meant to be. But everything, like I said, everything I expect to earn it. It's no promises. I don't think just because I was drafted in the first round, I should be entitled to anything. I think I have to earn everything that's given to me, and I'm sure I will. And I'm super duper confident that, I can help this team, achieve the ultimate goal and win the games we're supposed to and win the games we're not supposed to. So I'm looking forward to it.
Have you talked to anybody off the team, and if so, what have they said?
Can you repeat that one more time?
I said, have you talked to anybody off the team so far? Has anybody reached out to you? If so, what have they said?
Yeah. So when I first came up in my top 30 visit, Tre'Davious White gave me his number. He told me to reach out to him many times. So I've been trying to pick his brain and learn as much as I can about the league. But now I'm trying to learn as much as I can from him about, being a player and about Buffalo. So I'm sure I'm going to try to build that bond, our relationship, and just learn as much as I can from him. And I can't wait to meet the rest of the guys. But that's the only player I met in Buffalo.
Kaiir, I know your dad played here, I think I counted 5 different times. What has he told you about playing in Buffalo, about the city? What do you know about Buffalo?
He keeps singing the song, the theme song. I'm trying to learn it. That's all I'm trying to learn it. But honestly, he said it was one of the hardest places to play. I look forward to that. I come from playing the swamp, and I feel like that was an advantage for us to play in that swamp. So I just can't wait to play, honestly. I just can't wait to get better and help this team win.
Kaiir, speaking of your dad, you talked about how you acknowledge that you have to earn everything. Your dad had to earn everything. I believe he was undrafted.
Right.
What do you get out of your dad's experience in having gone undrafted, and here you are a first-round pick? And what do you learn from that, or what perspective do you gain from what your dad had to go through to where you are now?
My dad and my uncle are really essential in my life. Big part of the reason why I'm sitting right here in front of you today. Being able to learn from their mistakes and learning the things they didn't know at my age. Just, I think, helped me in this process so much and throughout life and becoming a man. So, I just would like to credit those guys and give them their flowers because, without them, without my mom, without, my family members, I probably wouldn't be sitting in front of you right now. So,
Having a parent who was a pro athlete, has that helped you keep you from getting a big head from NBC? Give you any sayings or tell you things?
Yeah.
Keep your feet up front.
Just gotta chase self-improvement on a daily basis because, what God gives, He can take away. So that's something I always try to say to myself when I get what I want or when I don't get what I want. So, you can't get too high on your highs, too low on your lows. You just gotta stay mellow-headed, get excited. There's nothing wrong with getting excited, but you can't take a day off. You can't stop chasing self-improvement because when you do, you can find yourself getting replaced or even something can happen to you. But you know, right now I'm just striving to get better, learn as much as I can.
Kaiir, hey, I know your dad played at Notre Dame, he played at Kent State. It seemed like you already had the hats already when your name was called. Little Roll got the spelling on right now.
Yeah.
How are you compared to, are you prepared to play, in the cold elements?
Am I prepared to play?
Yeah, what is going to, have you thought about, playing, in the cold weather, being in the SEC? You've been playing in great weather, year round.
Yeah, I played in some cold games. Yeah, I played some cold games. I'm definitely excited to play in cold weather. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to embrace any challenge, the NFL throws at me. And, and I just feel like it's another building block of me. It's another stepping stone of me growing as a man, being able to adjust to adversity. But, I'm sure, I'm really confident that I could do it and do it at a high level like I know I can. So I'm prepared. Yeah.
Have you felt that, and where do you see that?
So I only met Trey two times, and for him to say that, I think that's a big. How would I say? It's a big. Big. I don't know. How would I say it? I would say that it's a big. Less like damn, I don't know how to. I would just say, I appreciate him saying that, but it's still a lot that I would like to show, improve, and I think that's a big I'm stuck on this question right here. Sorry about that. I don't know what to say. No comment at this point.
Can you sort of walk us through what your night was like last night? A huge
party, lots of friends and family, having to wait until, pretty late in the evening to hear your name called, and then did you get any sleep before you got on the plane this morning?
I did. I slept like a baby. Man, I think it was just like a lot of stress, not a stress, but a lot of weight off my back, just, not being in control of the situation and coming into a new environment. I was looking forward to it, but I just didn't know where. I was expecting it to be Buffalo, but you never know how the draft goes and things like that. But, I got a good feel, and I felt like it was something special going to happen in Buffalo when I got off the plane for my top 30 visit. But, I'm blessed and I'm grateful now that, I get to accomplish the goals I set out for, my team and myself.
Follow-up says your plans for your 21st birthday next week. You got another party?
I don't know yet. I really don't know. I'm just trying to look forward to tomorrow, But I'll let you know when I find out.
What would your self-scouting report be regarding you as press coverage, which we already heard, versus off?
Yeah. Still, no matter what, I still want to get better at both, I feel comfortable pressing. And my back pedal, I think I'm pretty good at that as well. But, I think I can always improve, the little things and my fundamentals each and every day, because I feel like once you don't work it, you lose it. So I'm comfortable at both, but at Florida I was required to play a lot of press man. So some people can say I probably look better at press than I do off, but I'm comfortable playing both, and I'm still eager to learn as much as I can to get better at both. So that's how I would scout myself.
You find yourself enjoying playing one more than the other. You had the opportunity to play off. There's a different feel to it, a different scouting report heading into that game.
Yeah.
Knowing that you're going to be playing off.
I think playing off is more reactive. Press is more you opposing your will, and I would say, you more imposing your will and you basically knocking off timing of the receiver. But playing off, that's something more reactive, and you have to be really locked in on your technique. But I think it's everything you do when it comes to press or off is all fundamentals and technique. So that's something I'm just striving to get better at.
Two more. On the flip side of learning from Tre'Davious White, obviously we have an all-pro, safety group in Michael Hyde and Jordan Poyer. Get an opportunity to practice and go up against guys like Stephon Diggs and Gabriel Davis. Are those something that you can't wait to, you know, go after and learn from those guys as well on the flip side?
Most definitely, without a doubt. You know, at University of Florida, you know, I got boatloads of NFL receivers I went against every day in practice. You got Van Jefferson, Kyle Pitts, Freddie Swain, Kadarius Toney. The list goes on. You know, a lot of good like receivers and tight ends. So I think, you know, going against, you know, Diggs and everybody else in the receiver core and the tight end core, you know, it's something I look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Pushing those guys, and I'm sure they'll push me back. You know, I don't think it's gonna be a cakewalk, and I don't think it's gonna be too hard either. You know what I'm saying? I'm confident in myself and my abilities, and you know, I can't wait for practice because, you know, I think I'm an ultimate competitor, and I'm sure those guys are too. So I look forward to it.
You talked about that pre-draft visits, how you felt something special when you got off the plane. What was that like today when you got off the plane? Kind of a full circle moment there.
Felt relieved. I felt at home. You know, when you get home and you just falling in bed before taking all your clothes off and showering, like, I just felt so relieved and so at home and so at peace. Like I said, I had no control over the draft, you know what I'm saying? I just had to go out there and compete at the combine and pro day and, you know, put your best foot forward. But at the end of the day, you don't know. You're not picking yourself, you know, so you're out of control. It's not college anymore where teams are recruiting you to go to their school. Like, you're basically trying to promote yourself. So, you know, I felt relieved when I got off the plane. I felt at home, you know, and I really believe that something special is going to happen here.